If you thought our current teams were crazy, just wait until you see what's coming next, because version 3.4 is going to absolutely blow your mind. We are talking massive collaborations, highly anticipated character arrivals, and a meta shift that is going to completely flip how we usually build our teams. If you've been casually spending your currency on the current banners, you might want to slam the brakes immediately. We need every single pull we can get our hands on. Before we dive into the details and break down the exact math on how much free currency is waiting for you, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel a lot, and it ensures you never miss out on these essential phase-by-phase breakdown guides. Okay, picture this. A patch so stacked that it basically threatens the safety of all of our digital wallets. We've been hearing rumors and leaks for a while, but the hype is officially hitting a boiling point. We are expecting the first phase of 3.4 to drop the incredible Lucilla, but that is just the tip of the iceberg. The real kicker? The Cyberpunk collaboration banners are finally happening. When we talk about a collab in a game like this, we aren't just talking about cool cosmetic skins. This is a massive event that introduces characters who will likely bring a ridiculous amount of role compression to your roster. In plain English, they are probably going to do the job of two characters at once, acting like the ultimate Swiss Army knife for your account. Whether you need a top-tier sub-DPS, a universal buffer, or someone who completely breaks the standard elemental rules, these upcoming banners are shaping up to be the ultimate wild card. The damage ceiling is going through the roof, and you do not want to be left behind staring at an empty inventory when these drops go live. To make things even wilder, the word on the street is that we might even get a brand new pull milestone event right alongside these banners. Plus, for the second half of the patch, the rumors are pointing toward a highly anticipated Cartia rerun. If you missed out on her the first time, or if you're looking to grab some of her crucial duplicates to unlock her true potential, this patch is giving you zero room to breathe. So, how do we prepare for an absolute onslaught of top-tier units? We start hoarding currency right now. We have roughly 20 days left in the current version before the 3.4 update arrives in June. It might feel like you're completely broke after the recent banners, but when you actually break down the numbers together, the free-to-play stash adds up surprisingly fast. Let's start with your absolute bread and butter, the daily missions. It's easy to overlook them because they only give out 60 currency per day, but consistency is your secret sauce here. 20 days times 60 currency a day equals 1,200 currency. Just by logging in, doing a few quick tasks, and logging out, you are securing a clean 1,200 currency. That's 7.5 pulls completely for free just for playing the game for a few minutes a day. Now, if you happen to be a low spender who maintains the monthly subscription, your daily value skyrockets. The subscription injects an extra 90 currency into your account every single day. Over that same 20-day stretch, that equates to an additional 800 currency. When you combine your standard dailies with a subscription, you're looking at a grand total of 3,000 currency just from standard daily upkeep. It's the easiest way to pad your savings before the chaos begins. But look, we aren't just logging in and logging out. The second phase of our current patch brought some fresh content to dive into. First up, we have the brand new main story quest featuring Denia. It's a great narrative addition, and clearing it out will net you a quick 100 currency. It's not a massive jackpot by any means, but every single pull counts when you're aiming for back-to-back hype banners. The real meat of your savings, however, is tied to the limited time events closing out this version. The developers are dropping some incredibly generous rewards to celebrate the second anniversary, which means our reward ceiling is significantly higher than what we usually see at the end of a patch cycle. Here is what is currently on the table or dropping over the next few days. First, the Gift of Grand Celebration. This is the big one. Starting very soon on May 23rd, this anniversary login event is handing out a whopping 10 limited pulls completely for free. That is an immediate 10 pull added to your inventory without you having to spend a single resource. Next, Depths of Elusive Realm, the chromatic fantasy version. The latest iteration of this fan-favorite mode is live right now. If you dive in, experiment with the roguelike buffs, and fully clear out the event challenges, you will walk away with an awesome 800 currency. Finally, Beyond the Waves. To close out the version update, we will be getting this exploration-focused event. It is slated to reward us with 400 currency, along with 5 extra limited pulls and a mountain of character upgrade materials to help you immediately level up whoever you pull in 3.4. When you sum up just the raw currency from these specific second phase events, you are looking at 1,200 currency, plus an absolute baseline of 15 limited pulls entirely from the login event and event rewards. Also, keep in mind that we are only calculating the rewards tied specifically to the second phase of the current patch. If you are a new player or if you took a break and haven't finished the massive events from the first phase, those are still active and waiting for you right now. If you clear those out before they expire at the end of the patch, your personal total is going to look way higher than our baseline math. If you really want to maximize your stash, you need to bring your strongest teams into the endgame content. This is where a massive chunk of your remaining currency is hiding, and we have multiple resets happening before version 3.4 officially goes live. First, let's talk about the Tower of Adversity. We have a full arena reset coming up fast on May 25th. If your teams are geared up and ready to push the meta to its limits, a full clear of this reset will grant you 800 currency. And hey, if you haven't finished the current active tower cycle yet, make sure you do that immediately. Clearing both the current cycle and the upcoming May 25th reset means you can secure a massive 600 currency from the tower alone. Next up is the endgame mode, which is locked in for a reset on June 8th, just days before the new patch drops. Fully clearing this content gives every player another easy 800 currency to add directly to the fund. Finally, don't sleep on the weekly game modes. Over the next 3 weeks leading up to the patch, these modes will provide roughly 160 currency C per week. 3 weeks times 160 currency a week is 480 currency. When you combine the Tower of Adversity, the mid-patch reset, and your weekly endgame activities, you are looking at a grand total of around 2,080 currency just from playing the high-level content. Let's bring it all together and look at the final grand total of everything we can claim from today until the 3.4 launch. If you are strictly free to play and don't spend a single dime on the game, your remaining haul from dailies, story content, limited events, and endgame resets comes out to approximately 4,820 currency, plus 10 limited pulls from the anniversary login. When you convert all that raw currency into actual pulls, you are looking at roughly 40 limited pulls, ready to be deployed the second the patch drops. If you prefer to play with a monthly subscription running, you get to append that extra 2,800 subscription currency directly to the top of your pile. That brings your overall grand total to a beautiful 6,420 currency plus your limited pulls. To make things even sweeter, we also have the official version 3.4 livestream happening shortly before the update launches. As always, the developers will be showing off the first official gameplay of the collab systems, the new events, and the upcoming characters, and they will be dropping the standard livestream redeem codes worth an extra 300 currency. Oh, and let's not forget the character trials for the second phase. Testing out the new units will give you a quick 60 currency just for clicking a few buttons. When you look at the big picture, saving up around 40 to 50 pulls right at the tail end of a patch is an incredible safety net. It means even if you are sitting at absolute zero pity right now, you are well on your way to securing at least one major 5-star character during the massive 3.4 update. The meta is evolving rapidly, the power ceiling is shifting, and having this stash ready guarantees you won't be left out of the fun. I want to hear from you guys now. Who is your absolute priority for the next patch? Are you saving every single scrap for Lucilla? Are you going all in on the CYBERPUNK collaboration banners? Or are you holding out for the Cartia rerun in the second half? Drop your exact savings numbers and your dream team compositions in the comments down below. I'd love to read your team ideas and theory craft with you guys. Don't forget to like the video if this breakdown helped you out. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you catch the next phase guide, and I will see you all in the next one. Good luck with your saves.